For over 35 years, we've stood behind hardworking heavy equipment dealers, delivering software and services to help you support your customers. Together, we've navigated some rough terrain, but it's only made us stronger. As we look forward, CDK Global is prepared to bring you even more. We've accelerated our virtual customer experience with solutions to help optimize your operations to be more innovative, profitable, and self-sufficient, today and for the future.
In March of 2019, we had 2 of our 17 stores that were severely impacted by the flood of 2019. Each of those stores had roughly 8 feet and 11 feet of water in them respectively, completely destroying the contents and the interior of the buildings.
There's a lot of emotion during that time. I don't remember what day it was, but it was in March there. Woke up one morning and had a friend that wanted to know if he could borrow a tractor to hook on and drag some stuff out, get a trailer and get some things out of their home. So went and grabbed them a tractor at 5:30 in the morning and decided to drive out to the river. The Missouri River is about 2 miles from here. And it was a pretty awesome sight, awesome not as in good, but awestruck sight to watch down the top of the levee and see water running over the top of the levee for a mile or better, and really made me realize that human life is most important at these times. But it was neat to see the communities come together and the employees and customers and really bond together to take care of everybody else and make sure that everybody got out safe to begin with. But then after that, even as we started trying to figure out what to do once the water receded, gathering together to clean out a building. And being as we sat so close to the river, there was 2 to 6 inches of silt all through the building. You couldn't pull out a parts drawer without having a bunch of silt in the bottom of it. So it was really neat to see all the people that showed up to help clean up after that.
Yeah, and you think about the resiliency of our employees and our customers, and one of the benefits of having 17 stores is that we were able to make a phone call, and we had a lot of people here to pitch in, and we'd probably be remiss to say that we could not have gotten it done without our partners with John Deere and John Deere Financial. It was just amazing the amount of community that pulled together to help us get through it.
Yeah, we had a lot of customers that showed up to help clean stuff up. We had people from John Deere Financial, the John Deere field teams, people in Olathe, just a lot of people that rolled up their sleeves, literally put their muck boots on and started carrying stuff out. So a lot of moral support there, made me feel good about the business that we're in and the people that we work with.
Yeah, I think the thing that I would add is the commitment to customers, right? I mean, some of the things that our employees went through on the rebuild process and working in different locations and separate from parts and service and working out of an office trailer. I mean, it was different for a long period of time, and I think it just goes to show a little bit about our employees' commitment to customers, and especially as you think about going into planning of 2019 as well.
Yeah, here we are 16, 17 months later, and we're finally getting moved back into these facilities. And a lot of employees were very committed to their customers and our customers through this whole period of trying to figure out just how to get things done regardless of what it took to do that. One thing that was exciting to see was we had a lot of customers that stepped up very early in the process. 2 customers in particular, one on the Nebraska side and one on the Iowa side, that volunteered to give us their shops. When you have 22 technicians working out of a single location here, you quickly have to find a place to put them in order to keep servicing customers. So we had a customer that built a brand new shop over in Nebraska, hadn't even moved in yet, actually hadn't even put lights in yet, and he basically said, get over here and get in here, I'll get the lights put up and we'll get this place ready to rock. So huge thanks to him and what he did to help get us going. And then a customer down at Hamburg that allowed us to just move things out a couple miles outside of town and still stay connected to the community that way. Very much appreciated that we could get in there and have a place to work. And we rented a mobile office that the guys had a little different term to refer to it.
The coffin, I think, is what they refer to it as. Became pretty tight quarters pretty quick, and very happy to see that mobile trailer get pulled out of the shop as soon as they could.
Yeah, we have a video of that trailer leaving the building, heading out, and all the employees are watching it go. They never want to see it again. So it was a good place to work, but not for a year.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And, one of the other things I think I would add is, in the face of some of this adversity that we felt, it also opened up a fair amount of opportunity as well. So you think about some of the parts drops that we were able to capitalize on, or even just the ability to increase our mobile presence and respond to customers' needs more quickly too, as well.
One of the things about having a group of families that's been in this business as far back as 1899 is they just don't blink an eye in tough times. We've been through floods, we've been through droughts, we've been through many other struggles, but the cycles of agriculture that go up and down, and very fortunate that we have a group of owners that are committed to long-term success, committed to generations of customer relationships, and really trying to figure out how we stay viable in this business for not only the next 10 or 20 years, but the next 50 years, and staying committed to whether it's facilities or employee development or hiring technicians in tough times. We've done a lot of things here over the last 12 months that are still building for the future.
Sure. It's interesting for me, having been with the organization only a few years at this point, the financial aspect of the flood never even came into the thought process of our group of ownership families, and it was really all about how do we get back in business as soon as possible so we can take care of our customers.
Yes, one interesting thing, we had committed actually going into the flood to hiring 30 plus technicians, and not just hiring 30, I think we hired 40 some technicians last year. And a lot of people might have pumped the brakes at that time, and that really just gave us more fuel to say, hey, let's go. We're committed to grow in the service business. And frankly, as we've watched this business progress, a lot of levee work has taken place. And if you know anything about dirt moving and dirt contracting, there's a lot of service repairs that are needed, especially they went all the way through the winter of 19 and 20, moving dirt in order to get the levee system repaired and keep us safe this spring. So we needed a lot of those technicians during the last 12 months, and it's been a very good move.